Hi, my name is Greg Palia. I'm with West Roofing Systems, and welcome to another edition of Whiteboard Roofing. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the 80% questions about spray foam roofing. You might think, what the heck is the 80% video about spray foam roofing? Well, really, it should answer 80% of the questions that you'll have before digging deeper into learning about a spray foam roof. It's really the common questions that everyone asks, price, problems, how it compares to alternatives, how it's installed, warranty, how long it lasts, etc., things along those lines. So we're going to dig into that real brief today, hopefully give you a quick overview of what a spray foam roof is, and then if you want to dig deeper, maybe it's time to talk to a salesperson, get them on your roof, and get into specifics about your situation. So let's get into it. The first thing is cost. Today, it's about $6 to $12 per square foot. Material prices have gone up, labor prices have gone up, but there's a lot of variables that swing it each way. If your roof's only 1,000 square feet, it might be more expensive per square foot, but if you have a 100,000 square foot roof, it could be at the 6 foot mark or maybe even lower. The amount of warranty, how much R value, depends on how much product you have installed. So there's a lot of variables, but the average is $6 to $12 per square foot. Another thing is problems. There are some problems with spray foam roofs. First thing is overspray. Happens all the time. It gets on cars, gets on windows. We use burlap sacks and spray out of a booth and use windscreens, but overspray is certainly a problem that spray foam has that other systems don't have. Another thing is there's bad contractors out there. There's a lot of chemistry involved with spraying good foam. There's a lot of heating, cooling, curing, mixing, pressures, adjustments. There's a lot of that going on, so make sure you pick a spray foam contractor that knows the chemistry of spray foam and has been doing it for a long time. And the last problem is the installation window. It needs to be 50 degrees or rising to apply spray foam. So with us being in Ohio and doing the states around us, we have a limited season to do that in. Other roofing systems don't have as much of a restricted window. You might be wondering about alternatives. Like, you can definitely go with a TPO roof or an EPDM roof. So how do they kind of compare? TPO roofs, the biggest thing is they have seams and they have fasteners, which are liabilities for leaking. That's how most leaks start. Fasteners back out, the seams come apart, they get beaten down by UV rays over years, or someone kicks a fastener or it's not installed right, and that's an immediate entry point for water to come in. So spray foam roofs don't have any fasteners, don't have any seams. It's one big advantage there. So it's kind of how they compare. And TPO roofs, they're rolled out in sheets. Spray foam is a fluid applied, so it goes around penetrations and pipes and skylights very easily. So it's installed quicker. So another kind of advantage and how they kind of compare to each other. Some real advantages of spray foam is that there's a lot of R value with it at 6.5 per inch per thickness. It goes around penetrations. I went over that a little bit. It's renewable, so there's 1.5 inches of spray foam. You put coating over top to protect it from UV rays, and over the years the coating wears down. And once the warranty is over, there's still a little bit of coating left, but all the contractor does is they clean the roof and put more coating on it, and you get a brand new warranty. The original foam that goes in your roof doesn't lose any waterproofing performance, any R value, doesn't lose anything over time. So that's why it's a truly renewable roofing system. And like I said, there's no seams, and it's very easy to adjust slope. So if you have a roof that has some sagging in it, there's some ponding water, it's very expensive for a single ply roof. They have to taper polyurethane board and kind of stage it off to where the slope is adjusted. Spray foam, you just spray more product on there and it's done. So it's kind of an easier solution. You might be asking, how long does a spray foam roof last? It'll last as long as your building is up. That's because it's truly renewable. Like I said, the foam does not lose any performance, and the coating is renewable. So when they say a spray foam roof lasts only 20 years, that's definitely not true. It can last way, way, way longer than that. And then people want to know about warranties. They usually come in 10 to 20 year warranties, and that's all based on the thickness of the coating installed over the foam roof. Comes in 20 to 30 mils, which is pretty thin, but once that wears down, you just put more coating over it and you get a brand new 20-year warranty. We have clients we've had since the 80s that they keep going 15-year warranty at a time, but they still have the original foam on there from the 80s. So warranties are 10 to 20 years, but they're renewable. And people ask, how is it installed? Is it sprayed out of a can? Is it rolled on? How does that, and spread out of a jetpack? How does that work? How it works is we set a box truck up next to your building, and in that box truck are two 55-gallon drums. It's an A side and a B side of the products, and they get pumped, heated through a hose along the side of your roof, or on the side of your building up to the roof, and there's an installer with a mixing spray gun, and that's where the two materials combine, and they come out and it produces a foam, and they'll walk backwards and spray foam on your roof. So there's not a lot of materials. Like I said, just a box truck and a hose and a spray foam installer with a gun. So that's how it's installed. There's no sheets, there's no fasteners, anything like that. That's really it. Hopefully that answers the common questions that you would have before you want to dig deeper and get someone on your roof. If you want to learn more, there's a blog post URL in the description. But hope you learned at least one thing new today, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.